Good evening and welcome to the Bog in Kingston. We're joining in progress. The Milton Wildcats versus our Norwell Situate Abington girls in the Elite 8 MIAA girls hockey action. This is Jim Gorman, your host on Abington Community Access and Media. We're at 10:36 to go in the first period. A scoreless game as of yet. Good action here between the Milton is ranked number two, and NSA ranked number 10 as Milton goaltender Kara Hart stops the puck for a face-off in her own end with 10:20 to go. These teams have not played together previously. Milton is trying to get to the finals again after losing in the finals at the Garden last year. NSA, this is the farthest I think they've gotten as a co-op team after a couple of wins this year against in this tournament versus Dennis Yarmouth and Gloucester. Let's see, the Milton girls came 21-1 into the tournament, while NSA 10th ranked NSA team came at 11-6-3. So this is a tall order for the NSA team to beat this top-ranked Milton team so far. Again, we have no score. 9:40 into the first period. Of course, NSA featuring top goal scorer Maddie Cantor, who has 37 goals and 15 assists on the year. And nice save by Cadence Dion in there, and the freshman from Abington. Of course, Maddie had reached over 100 points, just 7 hat tricks. So I think Milton is going to be looking to stop her, keep her from scoring. Milton has a lot of weapons, including goaltender Kara Hart and her sister, Captain Marin Hart, number 13. Let's see as the action goes. We're down to 9-12 in the first period. Action behind the net. NSA trying to get control of the puck so they can exit the zone, maybe get some offense going. Little incidental hit that gets the crowd going a little bit as Norwell is trying to move the puck around behind the net. Was wide shot and high, but the Wildcats get it center. It's going to come all the way down. Of course, Cadence Dion, the freshman, she's been sharing goaltending up with Caitlin Burke, another freshman. They've been alternating games, but coming off 2 shutouts the previous games, Coach Victoria Dinger is going with the hot hand, keeping Dion in the net. She's quite the competitor, and has yet, well, looks like Milton, I'm not sure what the call is here, but it looks like Milton is going to go on the power play with the face-off down in the NSA. They took the puck all the way down to the NSA zone, and it looks like we got an NSA player going in the box. Yep, we got 5-4. Maybe we get an announcement on this. Let's see who wins the face-off. Okay, the face-off quickly back to the point as they move in. They're moving it around.
Bench minor on NSA. Too many players on the ice.
Too many players on the ice. Wow, and this puck gets by Dion. I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but maybe it was tipped. Looks like Marin Hart leading the charge there, so she must have gotten a piece of it. Maybe an assist to Hinkle. We'll hear the announcement, but with 8:10 to go in the first period, Milton's gone up on top of the 1-0 lead. Getting off to a good start for the home Wildcats. Of course, this doesn't seem like maybe a home rink for Milton and NSA play some games here against some of their league opponents, so it probably feels more like a home game for them. Yes, that was right. So Marin Hart with the goal and Elise Hinkle getting the assist as Libby Boris goes back to get it. But this is a neutral site though for this game, so we get into the Elite Eight. It's actually a neutral site, even though it's a familiar site for the NSA girls, but not as well. I shouldn't say. They'll probably like they used to be in an away team. They just have to play against other teams that play here. So puck's moving around in the zone. We got 7:29 to go in this first period. Periods are 15 minutes long. Back to get it is Milton, and they clear it in. No icing is the call by the referee. Tasha Mikas, captain, was back to get it. So, you know, the playoffs, everything is all on the line. So we've got our seniors here wanting to play more hockey after this. Seniors: Liz Dow from Abington, Libby Boris, the senior captain. Both of them are captain. Catherine McLean, number 10, is a senior defenseman. And Natasha Mikas, captain, number 14, a senior defenseman. Knowing that this could be, if they can't win this game, this could be their last high school hockey game. We got a whistle and an icing, bringing the puck back into the NSA zone with 6:22 left on the clock. Face off to Cadence Dion's right. So far, Milton's controlling the puck quite a bit. Coach Matt Lodi says he likes the culture that his seniors have established this year throughout their 4 years on the team. They're kind of a relentless team, and they have strong senior leadership, according to a recent article in the Patriot Ledger by Coach Lodi. Look, back behind the net is Allie Kelly, who seems to be, I can tell she's giving it her all out there, trying to center it. Milton is able to steal it and working hard for it along the boards. Coming back to get it is Ashlyn O'Neill. She brings it up through the center, and Sabrina Stone gets it. Number 9, Lindsay Butt's going for it, but the puck gets cleared all the way out. Looks like we're going to have another icing call on NSA. So they're clearing it out a lot. Not a good sign. Back to get the face-off is Caroline Gibbons. With you can see Cantor on the left, Mikas and Motter. But Milton comes away with it, trying to center it. Mikas gets it, but they managed to get it out. Motter was fighting for it, but Milton is able to gain control and start to work on breaking it out of their zone. But some pretty good forechecking by NSA, including Cantor there, making it up. This forces them to go back again. Now they're coming right through the neutral zone. Picking it up is Abby Coughlin. Milton brings it all the way down in deep into the corner, right-hand corner. They're able to work pretty hard for it along the zone, but NSA just breaks it out, but stolen by Colette Gorham. Tries to get it back, but good forechecking by NSA. Maddie Cantor forces her back into the corner. Now she's going to try it again. Liz Dow stepping up puck goes into the center ice there, neutral zone. Little neutral zone battle here. Number 10, Noel Gorham gets it into the NSA zone. Down to 4 minutes in the first period. Some good fans here. Makes it hard to see the game in the corner, but good to see the fans out supporting their teams. Back to get that one, Mia Catruzzola. If I'm not butchering her name, I think if I get the right one, I think she's got 20 goals. As a freshman. All right, puck back to the left-hand corner. Back around the net. And then too many shots on Kara Hart back there for the NSA girls. Lindsay Butt moving it around. Karam's back into the middle. Cantor gets it and tries to skate through, but she gets poke checked. Back away from her. One thing she's gonna have trouble doing is trying to rush around these girls. Can't do it alone. So here's Katie Comerford trying to get it in. She wrists it in, banks off a leg, and actually Maddie Cantor's still out there. She's gonna go off now for a change. Looks like. All right. Katie Comerford working for it. Puck gets by all the NSA players all the way down just to Caden Theon. She's gonna decide to freeze that one up for a face-off, as it was a little out of control there for everyone. Probably a good idea. 2:08 to go in the first period. Milton Wildcats lead 1-0 against the NSA girls. Comerford draws the face-off back, but Milton kind of grabs it. Battle for it along the boards. Goes behind the net. Milton steps up and keeps it in. Comerford tries to stick handle it back into some heavy defense, but she manages to backhand it out. Puck's gonna get all the way, not all the way down because it's not icing, but so that was a good effort, I guess, not to get icing. It's like Colette Gorham back there trying to get it up for the Wildcats in white and red. Emily King, the captain, back there working along the boards with NSA feverishly trying to get that puck away from her and keep it in the zone. Kelly and Cantor. Tasha Mike has stepped up. Okay, we're down to less than a minute to go in the first period. Milton has some good solid back checking, which NSA is trying to be aggressive in their forechecking, but so far it's keeping the puck in the zone, but Milton is kind of patient enough to wait and get the puck and try to get it out again. So they're still pretty confident, even with the aggressive forechecking. Lee Hinkle back there, and she gets it up. That might be an icing though on Milton. Yeah, looks like we're gonna get it. So that's a little win for NSA, forcing Milton to ice the puck with some good forechecking by Cantor and Kelly. Mike is stepping up. Gibbons out there, and Moet Mater, girls that have been contributing all year long in this successful season. As time runs out of the first period, with Milton taking a 1-0 lead, teams will vacate for a little ice cleaning and a little rest, and we'll be back with the second period for you. All right, welcome to back to the Bog in Kingston. It's your host Jim Dorman on Advocate Community Access and Media, with Dave Bowen doing the camera work and Drew Flaherty handling all the technical work there, bringing you this game on a Wednesday evening. So far, it is Milton 1, NSA 0 on a power play goal by Marin Hart, assisted by Elise Hinkle. See what happens in this second period. Milton has controlled the puck quite a bit. Hasn't had too many chances. Cadence Dion and net, they allowed the power play goal, but it's not like she's been getting peppered. It's just it's Milton's controlling the puck a little bit more, and is handling the puck well in their defensive zone. So here's the face-off. Of course, Milton in white with the red, NSA in blue with the green, as NSA is heading into their offensive zone on a fresh sheet of ice. Keep it in for the moment. That's Kaylin Motter kind of wristed it back, and Milton gets a hold of it. Looks for the centering pass. Well, not center of the ice. Maeve Lovett, who missed that pass, but now they're fighting for it in the corner. Finally comes loose, and Natasha Mikas comes away with it for a moment. She's trying to, she backhands it up. Nice pass up to Maddie Cantor, who tries to pass it around the defender, but it gets broken up. So back to get it is Katie Comerford, the sophomore. Milton player goes down, but Milton is another Milton player goes down. Emily King, a captain, was able to keep it in from the defense. Milton has it behind the net, kind of set up for almost like a power play when they get it controlled in the offensive zone like that. But NSA able to get it. Maddie Cantor is trying to break away through the left-hand side, but she's defended by Colette Gorham. Goes down. Cantor was looking for a call, but it looked like she had good position on her there. So anyway, no call. Milton is going to break it out across the red line, looking to try to keep it in. In goes Sabrina Stone behind the net, but back to get it right now is Grace O'Shaughnessy. Milton keeps it in though. Little pass over to Colette Gorham. Her shot goes wide, coming around back to the point. Now Lindsay Butt has it. She's fighting with Liz Dow. Everybody's fighting for the puck because it's not really going very far. No one's able to carry it. All right, looks like we're going to have icing on NSA with 12:24 to go in the second period here at the Bog in Kingston. This elite round of 8. Don't want to look ahead too far, but of course, whoever wins this game gets to play at Conti Forum at BC on Sunday. And if I look this correctly, I think they play the winner of Duxbury versus Ashburn. Of course, Duxbury, the team that both of these teams have played with. NSA getting an early 1-0 lead over Duxbury early in the season, and Milton actually playing them twice and winning one game and losing another, and they didn't lose too many. 1 to be one game. That's their one loss. It's the Ducks there. So anyway, so they all have that to look forward to if they can win this game. As Natasha Mikas backhands it back around the boards, but Milton steps up and keeps it back around the boards again. Back to the point. Wrist shot goes through, gets blocked a bit. That was Naeli there. Maybe not. Get a number on that. Oh, tip shot. Dion might have gotten a piece of that. Coming right up front. Dangerous spot there. Actually, Marin Hart back on defense, number 13. All right, we got a whistle. Looks like the net has come off its moorings. We need to put that back in place before we can proceed. Referees making sure that the substitutions go correctly. Milton is the home team. Sabrina Stone taking the face off of Milton. Sam Talbot stepped up there trying to keep, keeping the puck in the zone for the Wildcats. Popular name around South Shore, Wildcats. Of course, the Weymouth Wildcat. I think it's one of the Bridgewaters or Wildcats. And Weymouth in most sports except for girls hockey, because they don't have enough girls hockey teams. But Weymouth and oh, this is a good shot. They're actually in the same league, Wildcats. So we get Wildcats playing Wildcats sometimes. In fact, they do play against each other in hockey, and I think the Milton Wildcats did beat the Weymouth Wildcats earlier in the year. So, of course, in the old days, the Weymouth was the Maroons. Okay, I'll stop with the Weymouth stories. Back to the game at hand behind NSA, who has to maybe pick their favorite mascot name. We have 3 towns represented. This is their best year, I think, so far, since it's been a co-op team. And the coach, Victoria Dinger, done a good job. The players. Hope it continues. So, oh, here we got a quick chance. Good save by Hart. Number 32 in net. She might have gotten them with the blocker. Got a little pressure from NSA. Need to get some more shots on net. Cantor has it. Coming back, trying to stick handle. She's gonna shoot. Gets blocked. Colette Gorham goes into the corner. Puck goes up almost off the glass. Allie Kelly in there working to get it. See what she's gonna do with it. Cantor's trying to get position in front with Emily King guarding her closely. Boris tried to keep it in. Couldn't quite do it. They're a block. We got a whistle. It's like an offsides call. We got a face-off outside of the zone, so we got offsides on NSA on that play. With Katie coming for taking the face-off. Out there with Allie Kelly. Maybe Coach Dinger switching things up a little bit. Got Shaughnessy out there as well, the junior. There's a shot up, blocked by Dion, goes up and over the net into the corner. force, trying to backhand it, but she backhands it kind of towards the Milton players, and Sabrina Stone was trying to get a shot up, but that gets blocked, and now Milton still has it, still in the zone. They're trying to rush towards the net. Dion goes down and kind of blocks that. I'm looking for a wraparound, but again, the net has come off once again, so we're going to have a face-off. Because if anybody did that on purpose, that would be a delay of game call, but sometimes when the players jam the net, it has a little pin that's inside the post that keeps it in place, and you don't want it too firm. It's gotta give a little, so it does. All right, NSA able to gain control after the face-off, and as she likes to do during the I've seen Natasha Mike is kind of trying to rush the puck up, but it gets broken up, and Milton is now rushing towards the net. Puck in the corner. 7:36 to go. The second period. We're just about. Wow, and that little flip goes in and gets tipped up and finds its way into into the top of the net. Kind of little unusual goal. It looks like once again we got number 13 Marin Hart was able to tip that one in. It's like another shot, like shot from the point that came in. So it was exactly halfway through the game, 7:30 to go. Milton has taken a 2-0 lead over NSA in this Elite 8 game. So tough. NSA had started to, had a little more offensive stuff going on, but Milton gets the goal. Kind of unexpected. It wasn't like they were putting heavy pressure on. Just they threw one at the net, and it. Noelle Gorham gets the assist on that one. So sorry we don't have the replay for you, but that was interesting goal. Somehow it looked like it got tipped up above Cadence Dion's shoulder. But would love to see that slowed down and see how it got in the net. There's another chance for Milton. Backhanded towards back behind the net. Liz Dow back to get it. Captain Liz Dow from Abington. It's been a great opportunity for her as a senior to have this hockey team to play for when there was no Abington team before she was in high school. So let's hope that continues, that we do have an outlet for the Abington, Situate, and Norwell girls. All right, there's Caroline Gibbons with a nice stick handling and a good threat there. Caroline Gibbons has been solid all year long. Good skater, good playmaker. Kaylin Motter definitely make things happen out there. Kind of like the Abington boys team, they get two solid lines with really good, solid defenders and good goaltending. So it's kind of nice to have. I mean, you'd like to have 3 good lines that you can put out there regularly, I think. But here comes Cantor. She backhands it in, and Hart makes a save, little glove save. Maeve Lovett bringing it in for Milton. Colette Gorham back on D. She's getting back into position now as Maddie Cantor stick handles across the blue line. Shoots it in on net. Hart looked like she was going to cover it, but she couldn't quite get a handle on it. Milton relieves the pressure and decides to clear it out of the zone. They're going to take the icing call with 4:50 left in the second period. So that was Cantor got a decent shot in there that had a rebound, or Milton had trouble covering that up. So it's good. So they get the face-off in the Milton zone as a reward for their efforts. Milton's got the puck again now. Just kind of flip it over the line. NSA is trying to gain control right near the penalty box. The sin bin. Place where you go feel shame. 22. That's MIAA Catrazzolo. Referees are blowing the whistle. It's that net again. It's that pesky net. Off its moorings for the third time this period, I think. 4:15 to go in the second period. Milton leads 2-0 on 2 goals from Marin Hart, their captain, a senior listed as defense. Yeah, she's been on defense, but she's got 2 goals. That's pretty cool. We don't have her stats for the year, but so far her sister, the sophomore goaltender, is shutting out the NSA team. I saw one article where they say you got to have heart to heart, all those heart cliches or sayings used to describe the 2 Hart sisters on the Milton Wildcats. Noelle Gorham flipping it in. Cadence Dion has got like players on top of her, but she remains solid. Puck comes back, but Natasha Mike is dangerous pass, but she gets away with it through the center. Now in comes Cantor trying to rush it in. She pulls up and goes back. Motter passes it back to her. I'll look twice to see if it's Motter or Gibbon. But Milton regains control in their own end, decides to flip it on out, and this looks like this one's going to be called for icing. Another small victory for NSA. 3:03 to go. They're going to get a face-off in the Milton zone. They've surrendered 1 goal in each period so far. So we're down 2 goals to the Milton Wildcats. With Katie Comerford drawing the face-off back, but it's coming all the way out. Liz Dow bangs it in anyway. Back to get it was Emily King, and a little help from her friends. They get it out. Libby Boris, the captain, had it for a second, but Milton gets it, tries to get it across. Little wrister from Colette Gorham goes wide and high. Good skaters, can tell from the watching these Milton girls. As a high shot goes over Dion's head. Milton goes to grab it, but NSA says, you know what? We better get this puck out of this zone. We're going to have icing call against NSA. We'll bring with 2 minutes left to go in the second period. We're going to have a face-off in the NSA zone. Abby Coughlin, number 19, for Milton, taking the face-off. Back to Elise Hinkle. Cadence Dion with a glove save. It off to the ref. We're going to try that again. See if NSA can win the face-off. Nope, Milton wins it. Try to get it through. Good block by Micus, and she gets it out to Gibbons, excuse me, with looking for Motor. Boris back to get it. Play's kind of slowing down as we come down to the last minute of play, but Gibbons trying to make a little headway into the Milton zone, but she's gets broken up. Allie Kelly trying to get things going. Milton happy to just kind of break those plays up and tire them out, and we're going to have a few players switch it up. Face off in the Milton zone. Comerford coming out with Kelly and probably O'Shaughnessy. Yeah, maybe not. See if I can get a number. Anyway, it's the second line. Oh no, that's Maddie Cantor. So this is the first line. Well, I think it's definitely shifted. Just definitely mixed things up. She being Coach Dinger. Used to seeing Cantor with Gibbons and Motter up there, but I guess sometimes we're seeing Comerford with Gibbons and Motter, and we got right now say Cantor, Kelly, and Gibbons. No, excuse me, Cantor, Kelly, and Comerford. All right. Period is just about over. A little bit of extracurricular activity between Allie Kelly and Lindsay Budd. I think it was right in front of us there as the period comes to a close. We've got the score: Milton High School 2 and NSA 0. All right, the teams are back on the ice. Both goals were kind of quick shots that kind of made their way into towards the net, and maybe last minute shot or or a tip. But when we had one goal, both goals were by Marin Hart, number 13. One in the first period, it was a power play goal, and then one in the second period. Milton looking for another quick one. Good stick hand save by Cadence Dion. Little early action from the Wildcats, they'd love to put this one away and head on to the semifinals. But still a close game. 2-goal game. It's definitely not out of reach. That's whatsoever for NSA. So if they can maybe change the pace of things, tough team to do it against. You can tell that these Milton girls are well drilled, good skaters, good passing and stick handling, confident with the puck, confident in their own end. Right, like right now, where they're able to break up offensive play and then regain control of the puck. Look around for outlet passes. Just NSA has not been able to really get a lot of shots on Kara Hart back there, or even extended pressure. But NSA has had the puck and is, moving into the zone, but they kind of get broken up as they try to. They can't skate through these defenders, and they they don't seem to be able to outskate them either. So it's kind of frustrating there, but we'll see what they might try to do differently. This is the last opportunity to do it. We're down to 13:36 in the third period of a 15-minute period. Of course, the visiting NSA team is in dark blue with green accents, and the home Milton Wildcats are in the white jerseys with the red pants and the red numbers. The White Sox. Overall, Milton, I'm kind of looking at their, as Matty Cantor tries to get a shot up that gets blocked. Their overall scores in games, most games they win by like 2 or 3 goals. Just kind of tidy wins. Decent amount of shutouts. I think 6 shutouts. I think that's a pretty good number. And those would all be by Kara Hart. She's a sophomore. Bodes well for them going forward as well. Okay, here we got a chance in tight. That was definitely a solid chance for Cantor, trying to backhand it and getting in there on Hart. So good save by Hart. Backup though is Sophie McCusker, and she's a freshman. She's played a bit, but most of the games have been played by Hart. As both players go down in the corner, and NSA is going to come up with it, get it out towards center ice. Broken up by 17, Emily King, the captain, sending it back in, but Grace O'Shaughnessy was back there kind of collecting, try to bring it out. They don't quite get there, though. Libby Boris work on the corner again. Both players go down. The puck is back there. Refs are going to let them try to get the puck free, and it does. It's on a Milton player's stick. 22 is Mia Catruzolo. All right, the refs are trying to keep the players from doing anything that's going to lead to further problems back there. We've had a few players go down. Sometimes the frustration can come out in a game like this. I think they're going to call a penalty, though. Okay, so yeah, it looks like Addie Fanoof, if I get the number right, number 15's going off. See if the announcer will give us a call. That's a great opportunity for NSA with a face-off in the Milton zone in a power play with 11:30 to go. They're going to be on the power play for 2 minutes unless they score first. And we'll control the puck. Maddie Cantor and gets a little shot off. Hart stops it. Now she's looking for the wraparound. She can't quite make it. Gets broken up back there by Elsie. I couldn't hear what he said. Into an offensive chance. Great chance for Mia Catruzolo, who is known as one of their goal scorers. She's a freshman. She had a man down scoring opportunity. So we're about a minute into the power play. Trying to say they kept the puck in the zone for a little bit. They had one good chance. Cantor. Natasha Mikas got it back up along the boards to Cantor. Cantor's trying to rush it in. You got 3 defenders back there. She centers the pass, so nice centering pass to Caitlin Motter, but unable to get the shot off. That was a pretty play for a moment. Tasha Mikas stepping up, flips it in, pass. Marin Hart. Down to the last 20 seconds or so on the penalty. Cantor trying to get it towards the center, but she's broken up as she does it. Allie Kelly out there. She does keep it in. Backhands it forward. And the puck's clearing out, and that's going to do it for the penalty, for the power play. They had a little pressure and some decent chances. Oh, here's a steal, though, on Mike. It's right out front. Dion makes the save, though. Nice save. A little lackadaisical back there after the power play ended. Milton almost took advantage of it right away. Cleared in by Emily King. Goes wide, but Milton still looks like they have the puck. Trying to... Oh, the defender, Emily King stepping up. No, Marin Hart stepping up, excuse me. Out comes NSA across the blue line. Maddie Cantor trying to mount some offensive effort. She goes down, she gets back up. Milton chooses to clear it in. Take the icing call. Bring the puck back into the Milton zone. After NSA had a little bit of offensive power going on. Down to 8:35. See if NSA can continue with some of the pressure they had from the power play. Liz Dow stepping up from defense, but the pass, the face-off kind of goes to Milton. Everybody's working it on the boards. Milton, Hart is able to jam it out across, back in, but back out. Puck goes into the NSA zone. Like Colette Gorham, if I saw the number right. Allie Kelly gets a little bit ahead of steam across the blue line. Puck gets by everybody into Kara Hart. She's going to cover it up. Take the face-off with 7:57 to go. Milton leads 2-0. The goal in each period. Cantor taking the face-off. I think. Yes. Kendall Leary out there, number 18, a freshman defender. With Natasha Michael. And that puck's going to slide all the way down into the NSA zone. So we're going to have another icing. 7:39 to go. Is Jefferson Starship. One of the worst songs ever recorded. In my opinion. No, we just heard this song all the time. You know. Anyway, we don't have to listen too long because play has continued. Both teams working for it. Looks like Milton's going to come away with it. Kind of clear. It's not going to make it for icing. Looks like Milton gets the puck. Gets to the puck first. Maddie Cantor back there trying to get it out. But Milton's going to try to bring it out right out front. Finally, Cantor's going to take it and try to stick handle through the 4 Milton defenders, but they're going to get that puck every time, and they do. And they come back at it. We got kind of a 2-on-2 for the moment as Comerford comes back to help out. And we'll battle for it in the corner. Milton tries to keep it, tries to get a shot off, but gets blocked. Libby Boris back there to work on it. Wrister gets blocked from Milton. Milton keeping the pressure on. NSA playing, pretty good defense. They're not letting them get any crazy open shots. And that one gets through to Dion. She's going to glove it, take a face off to her right. But every minute that Milton has the puck in the NSA zone is 1 minute they can't score. And try to tie this, try to lessen the lead and tie it up if they could. Less than 6 minutes to go in this game. Regulation. Milton works it around back of the net, out to the point. Emily King's shot goes wide. It's around the corner. Colette Gorham sends it back behind the net. NSA gets control and just able to get it out before Hart can get a hold of it. And now number 10, Noelle Gorham, sends it in, and NSA trying to get it out of the zone, but Milton is just happy to just keep it down this way. We get down to 5 minutes to go, and they leave the puck down behind the net where Natasha Micah gets it, but she gets stripped of it quickly. Puck flips up and over the net. In good forechecking by Milton, keeps the puck in the zone while Katie Comfort's back there trying to help out, see if he can help this defense. I think they're going to get to the point where they're going to want to ice it if they get control of it soon, because Milton is just keeping the pressure on them. Emily King, and not really like pressure, just keeping the puck in the NSA zone. Okay, finally NSA is able to get it out. Comerford backhanding it in and following it in with Kelly. Cantor steps up, but Milton is able to kill about another minute off the clock, just not allowing NSA to get the puck really out of their zone, but back into the Wildcat zone right now. The clearing pass makes its way over to Sabrina Stone. Stepping up, trying to cover the passing lanes, and poke checks that one off Libby Bork's stick, so she has to go back for it. And Milton now gets to control the puck, keeping it in. Oh, they don't. They just gets past Hart back there on defense, but they're able to get it, send it back. NSA brings it out again. And nice steal by number 10, Noelle Gorham. She brings it all the way, and it's right behind the NSA zone. As another minute ticks off, we're down to 3:10 with the Wildcats just keeping it in the NSA zone, not getting a lot of offense, but not allowing NSA to really break it out or generate any offense of their own. Puck along the boards, out to center ice. Marinhart sent it back in. All right, we get the puck back in the Wildcat zone. Marinhart with it. Nice pass. NSA tries to clear it in, but it gets blocked right at the bench. Here comes Milton with a kind of a 2-on-1 that Cadence Dion is going to glove and take a face-off down to 2:15 to go. NSA is going to take a timeout, see if they can change their fortunes. See what their game plan is going to be for this last 2 minutes, 2 minutes 15 seconds. I don't know if it'll involve pulling Dion out of the net at some point. that could be pretty dangerous with the. Hey, what do you got to lose, I guess? But they haven't controlled the puck for long periods of time, except for a little bit when they did have the power play earlier in this period. They did have some, so maybe they can get that going again. We'll see what Coach Zinger comes up with. Let's just say with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Either way, it's been a fantastic season for the NSA girls. I really enjoyed watching and doing the play-by-play for a lot of their games this year. Real team effort. Had 2 solid goaltenders. A lot of goal scoring. Maddie Cantor, Ellie Kelly, Katie Comerford, Carolyn Gibbons, and Caitlin Motter, Grace O'Shaughnessy, and strong defenders. Looks like NSA is going to be a person down. Makes it all the tougher. So we might as well mention the seniors again, if we haven't already. I think we did. But Liz Dow, the captain from Abington, defender. Catherine McLean, the defender, number 10. Natasha Mikas, senior defender. High stick on Maddie Cantor. So I guess we're taking another timeout. Less than 2 minutes to go. Milton leads 2-0. I think, did we mention? I think Libby Boris, the senior captain, defender. So things don't change in the last 2 minutes. This will be the last game for NSA, but we've got a lot of great underclassmen on the team, of course. Maddie Cantor leads them with the charge with already over 100 points, 7 hat tricks, 37 goals, 15 assists. So they got that to look forward to. Puck goes behind the net. See happen here in the last 2 minutes as Comerford goes down, I think it was. And if Milton can hold on, they're going to play the winner of Duxbury versus Auburn. I think they play tomorrow night. But the winners of those, the winner of this game and the winner of that game will play at BC's Conti Forum on Sunday. So we get some semi-final action this weekend in high school hockey for not just the girls, but the boys as well. Of course, the Abington boys had a great season this year, just bowing out last week with a tough loss, but they had a strong season too. While I was going over that, we had a penalty to Milton for tripping, so that evens things out down to 115 to go. Of course, the boys lost to Winthrop, storied team who had won the state championship last year up at Winthrop last Saturday. And then our boys basketball team did well, exited the tournament as well. We had our track team, the boys winter track, well, boys and girls winter track, but I think some of our boys made it to the Mass State tournament and or meet and the New England meet. It's been a successful winter for the Abington High kids. including Shay McCarthy, Lexi Sprules, Liz Dow, Robin Bolger, and Cadence Dion for the NSA hockey team here. So they're hockey player. They need some more. We need some more Abington girls next year. So we're down to 28 seconds to go on the clock. The Bog. Great showing by NSA getting to this Elite 8, but yeah, I think we've pulled Dion. Working on kind of a power play with the extra attacker. But time is about to run out, so congratulations to the Milton Wildcats holding on for a 2-0 win against the NSA team. That's a shutout for Kara Hart and her sister Marin Hart with the 2 goals. So heart to heart. And speaking of heart, our NSA girls had a lot of heart this year. Definitely congratulations. A successful season, getting, I think, farther than they've ever gotten before. So we look forward to what they can do next year. It's been a pleasure to watch their progress throughout the year. We hope you enjoyed watching this game and the other games here on the Abington Community Access and Media. I'm your host, Jim Dorman. Thanks to David Bowen and Ryan Flaherty for bringing you this action. Of course, Kevin Tachi, our executive producer. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.